Alright guys, it is 3xy back with another video. Today we are going to be doing a maze game tutorial. We're going to go over levels, movement, even trails, alright? We're going to do a lot of fun stuff, even some AI enemies, right? Like as we progress, the enemies will get, I don't know, slightly harder. And they'll be kind of moving randomly around the screen, so let's get into it. First thing you want to do is drag out my custom movement block. Be sure to give me credit for that and for this tutorial itself. So I'll put that in the description. But yeah, let me just go ahead and try to find it. There we go. So this is very lagless, alright? It reduces lag a lot, and it's also both arrow key and WAS compatible. If you want, you can remove either one. You can even edit this block, but again, you still have to give me credit for this. So we got our block in. Now let's do drag a one green flag clicked, and we don't need a forever loop since it's already built in and everything. So you just want to, I don't know, do 10, negative 10, negative 10, 10. Alright, so now we have a simple, easy, good block. Now, let's continue. So, we got the movement already down, right? That was quick. That was very easy movement. Now you can see right here, I'm using, this is arrow keys, this is WASD. Both are working perfectly fine. I don't see any problems. And if you do want to sync your movements with a variable, please don't put the variable in here, alright? Do not put the variable in here. Instead, what I want you to do, put all the variable inputs inside of these, alright? And then you can go ahead, right click on this, edit, and then remove all of this except for like right here at the very move up value, alright? So that way you can sync it with the variable if you're doing momentum and all that kind of stuff. Now, let's get into trails, alright? This is gonna be the fun stuff. So, again, we don't want to put in the same script, right? Although that would reduce lag, we can't because this is going forever, and then now we get to that trail script. So, we want to do a one green flag clicked, alright? We want to constantly make clones, alright? So you want to create a clone of itself, so that way we can, so it's going to be a trail of itself, right? I will teach you how to make a rainbow trail in just a couple minutes, so just hang tight. Now we want to have a little bit of a gap, or you can choose what gap you want. I personally like this kind of gap. And now the actual trail itself, right? We actually have to do the trail. So I'm gonna go ahead and do one that I like, and then I'll teach you how to edit it to your needs and your wants. So first, oh wait, nope, sorry, wrong block. So when we do start a clone, we want to go ahead and set everything up. So we want to set our size to 100. We want to clear all graphic effects. Alright. We want to go to the back layer because we don't want the trail to be in front. Well, it's a trail, right? So it's going to be in the back. And you want to show. Because, yeah. Now, we're also going to repeat this 25 times. You can change this to whatever you want as long as this times the values that we're going to be using inside this are close to 100. Like you could do 30 and 3. That's also pretty close to 100. But you have to do something like that. And so now we're going to continue, and we want to change size by -4, alright? It's actually a really cool effect. It adds a really cool effect. Then we want to change our ghost effect by 4. Alright, so that it kind of fades out as it shrinks as well. And at the very end, we would like to delete this clone. Alright, because we're done with it and we don't want too many clones clouding up our area. So let's go ahead and click the green flag, see how it works. I gotta say, this is looking pretty nice. Now, it would be great if we had a little bit of random turning for the trail, right? So, for those who want to add a little twist to it, what we could do is turn, alright, and add a random, alright. So pick random. Now, whatever we're gonna do here, or it has to be a negative number. Let's just say 10 to 10, alright? And that has to be the positive number and the same amount here. It doesn't have to be, but it's much better if it is. So now we have rotating little cubes, kind of cute. Alright, and again, you guys can change to whatever you want. The size is just, it's a very cool effect. Ghost effect, that's also a nice effect. If you want, you can change the color effect. You can do all that kind of stuff. And basically what this will do is, say this is this color effect, alright, let's just change the color effect by something. Yeah, alright, we're moving like this, they're all red, alright, all red, and change it by 5. Now, this is cool, because the best part about this is you can have the player at a different color, but the trail at another color, so you can choose that if you want. So that is actually a cool feature about this trail, and I actually like that. So that way we can, like, control, like, hey, I want this and then I don't want this, right? Of course, some of you might not like that, because maybe you want to change the color effect, like a rainbow thing like this, and then it would be hard to sync that with this. But yeah. So next thing I was talking to you about was the rainbow trail. Now this is where things get fun. So first we're gonna detach this code so that we don't have a clone overload, and it actually works nicely. Now what you want to do is you want to paint a new sprite, but you want to copy this image, put it here. Alright, so copy your player, put it there, and make whatever shape you can, right? Like make an outline of it or something, all in red. So let's just quickly do some purple first of all. Alright, it doesn't matter what color your player is, it has to be red for it to be a rainbow. Alright, and then you can go ahead, back layer, put that player sprite and delete it, and that's the costume. Now we are gonna go ahead and create clones, alright? So when the green flag is clicked, we want to forever loop. We want to go to the player, and the reason we're actually not gonna use await is because the go to player takes like just a little bit of time, right? That is about the amount of same time that we're waiting. So then there's no need to make another wait block when we already have a slight delay. Now we want to start as a clone, alright? So when we do start as a clone, again, we want to reset everything. So set size to 100%. We want to clear all graphic effects. Alright, we want to go to the back layer. And we do want to show, okay? And we also want to point in direction 90. Yeah, I forgot to do this about this, right? But you do want to point in direction 90, or wherever direction your character is pointing. You can do that by sensing. Alright. Oh yeah, wait, not here. It will be emotion, I think. I think there's direction. Yeah, direction, right? Point in direction. Alright, so this is, it's always useful to make it more flexible. Alright, in case you ever decide to rotate instead of change X. And so we're gonna do that same thing here. Point in direction. And go to sensing actually. Go to player and direction of player. Now we want to repeat this 25 times. Again, you can change this to whatever you want, right? As the closer to 100, the better. But yeah, this is basically a very similar thing. Change ghost effect by 4. Change size. Let's put that up here actually. -4. then we also want to turn 1 degree. This just adds a fun little, twist. It's not very visible, but it's just something, it exists. And change color effect by 4. Alright, so change color effect by 4. So here's the thing, 1 degree, that doesn't seem like much, but since it's 25 times, it's going to be 25 degrees. So the more you have this, the more it's going to turn this way. The less you have this, the less it's going to turn this way. And now we also want to delete this clone, right? We don't want to create a clone overload. And let's click the green flag. And oh no! What is this? So we are going to the player. We are creating our clone of ourselves. And we are, oh yes, I completely forgot about this. We have to hide this. We have to hide this. That's why we have the show. So we can hide the main one and we can show a clone. So now here we go. We got a really nice, slightly turning, beautiful rainbow trail. I'd say this looks amazing. Yeah. Maybe make your player a red ball actually. Let's go ahead and try that, because I would love to see that instead. Right, so go ahead, get that red color. It would almost be like a fireballish kind of thing. Okay, now delete the original. So we're right here. Oops. There we go. Here. Oops. Yeah. And let's go ahead and try. I gotta say, this looks nice. This is honestly nice. Yeah, if you want, you can edit this or whatever. But this looks really nice. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this time. Next time I'm probably going to be going over to making the levels, right? Making like the first level and actually creating the first level, being able to move. After that, we'll probably be making a win-end type of thing, right? Where we can go to the next level and maybe some AI, and after that, probably some enemies and things like that. But yeah, that's it for this time, and I'll see you next time. Bye.